An ultra-modern hospital in the heart of Benin City, capital of Edo State, built and equipped in 2016 by Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, then Governor of Edo State. Commissioned by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari.
I thank you very much for identifying me. Thank you very much.
Oshiomhole decided to build a 5-star Benin Central Hospital when he discovered that the old Benin Central Hospital had no accident and emergency center. He was particularly shocked after the alleged assassination of his principal private secretary, Comrade Olaitan Yerinde. The former governor decided to build a state-of-the-art accident and emergency ward section to provide quality health services to the people of the state and the South-South.
Public health care facilities should not be inferior to private healthcare facilities, and that we must begin to think big and think clearly about our future. When we travel to Europe and America, for those who choose to do so, to visit hospitals, we're all happy with what we see, and yet we come back home and build a poor imitation of what we see abroad.
He contracted a reputable contractor, Vamed, one of the best providers of hospital equipment in the world, to equip the hospital. The contract was awarded to Vamed Nigeria Limited in December 2015 for supply of medical equipment and furniture to the 200-bed new trauma hospital. 75% was paid to facilitate a speedy delivery. Due to the dollar situation, delivery became difficult, hence the delay.
I'm sure you all are aware we had this forex exchange, so this also affected the shipments and the order of these items due to the cost. So it lingered for months, and we were able to scale through it. In the middle of 2017, we started having this equipment coming down to the site. So installation started, and we were able to ascertain 75% delivering of all these items, which are all fully installed, tested, and working.
Just to look through, to help the doctor to look through the patient's eyes, especially when the patient has a very low respiratory system. Okay, so this can also guide the doctor too. So depending on which procedure you want, okay, to go up or go down. This machine has procedure for you to do a CPAP.
However, the equipment were supplied as agreed. All that was remaining was waiting for personnel for training, and the contractor wrote a memo to the state government to take up the responsibility under the administration of Governor Godwin Obaseki.
I've written several minutes to Edo State Ministry of Health, giving us a list of personnel for various equipment that requires training. Several memos has been written to them, and that's where we stand till now.
This facilities in the 5-star hospital is geared towards changing the landscape of the Asian city when put to use.
So in the building, it was meant for 200 bed capacity. We have in the building, you have 2 ambulance bays, 2 minor theater, and then you have urgent and acute ward. And in that same ground floor, you have the diagnostic department, where you have the X-ray machine, the mobile X-ray machine, the 4D ultrasound machine, all fully installed on the ECG machine. We also have the ICU, well equipped with patient monitors, and then we have the special hydraulic beds that has raincoat mattresses, especially for patients who are unconscious. And then we also have a portable ventilator machine, should in case if a patient needs to be transported, to another hospital for special examination. We have the mobile X-ray that we also supplied.
The equipment here are world class. Even President Muhammad Buhari attested to the state-of-the-art facility and the impact it will have on the health of the citizens.
Knowing him as we do, even if he builds the government house, he will spend most of the time outside it. So he may as well, it's good he as well built the hospital, where people will keep on praying for him up to the end of his life. I'm very impressed with this work and the way he told us how he came about it. I think this is the best way and the best thing he can do for the people here.
In this hospital, there's an intensive care unit fully equipped to handle emergencies. There are 2 minor and major theater equipment for surgeries. The wards are equipped with standard beds. There are functional X-ray machines, breast cancer diagnosis machine, orthopedic beds, power generating sets ranging from 250 to 350 kVA. What more does an ultra-modern hospital need to function optimally?
And on the ground floor, we also have the ward block, which also consists of patients who have been attended to in the trauma center. That's the minor theater, depending on how their case looks like. So they move them to the ground floor, where these patients also have their own bed, fully installed in those wards. We have first floor, second floor, third floor. All of them are fully equipped with special beds. On the first floor, we have a mammo machine for breast cancer, also fully equipped, and the biopsy can also be done on it. Then we also have the general theater. And then we have the orthopedic ward. We have the recovery room. We also have the CSSD, where items needs to be sterilized before a doctor can proceed operation.
The contractor, Vamed Engineering Nigeria Limited, have fulfilled its contractual agreement with the Edo State government by ensuring that all equipment required for the takeoff of the hospital were supplied.
You have the mammography room here. With this machine, you can do an early detector of breast cancer. Okay, I will power it on, demonstrate to you. Well, I'm not using anybody's breath. Except we have volunteer. So this machine is also being equipped with a UPS. Okay, once there is power surge, the machine is not being affected. So this protects the machine from power surge. Okay, so. Once the system comes on, don't be scared. We get some slice noise there. So this is actually the screen cassette. Depending how large the breast is, I will show you other accessories for bigger breast. Depending on the height of the patient there. So this, if it's a small girl with this height, the moment we have the dwarfs who are very small too, they also being considered too. Okay? So, gentlemen, for you to do the exposure, you can see the lesion now. You can see the lesion of the light. So the breast must be positioned in this column because of this compressor. So this will have to do the compress. Okay? I use this to compress, and I have a value that is actually being transmitted here on the ground. In as much as I will, this will actually do the compress. It will have to compress this lesion. Okay? Once it's being compressed, automatically the light guides you. If it's a bigger breast, then it means you have to remove this one. Okay? I want to demonstrate how this cuts the skin of the patient, but I have to do this. You have to give me a few minutes. I have to prepare what I will use. I should not bother myself because I really want to show you this to tell the people of Edo State that these equipment are functional, that they are possible, not just to snap them or whatever. So all these machines are all functional. Okay? You have the anesthetic machine here. You cannot do an operation without an anesthetic machine. So this is it. This old bed can be dismantled, and you have just a normal examination bed. This bed is actually an orthopedic bed. It's a multi-purpose and useful bed. The accessories for the orthopedics are all there. If you want to do a patient that has an orthopedic case, you can connect this. If you don't need this, you can all dismantle this and have a normal examination bed for operation. So it's universal bed. Okay? You also have the patient monitor. This is an electrosurgical unit, like I told you. You use this to cut the skin of the patient. Gentlemen, this is actually operating microscope. The doctor can use this as a guideline to do this operation. You have the small examination chairs. You also have the track key. You have for the blood collection tray. You also have the sample trays there. Okay? And then you have the surgical unit, the surgical cabinet. You have the surgical cabinet where you put instruments. I will show you the rooms where I have gone to lock the instrument because until when the users are here, you can hand it over to them, they can now lock it. So the surgical units are different. So from here, it leads the doctor to the main theater. So the doctor comes in here, he has his arms scrubbed, he gets the wax solution, washes his arm, he gets his hand washed. He also has the nail brush, he gets his finger cleaned, on the water clean everywhere, okay, and then he walks into the theater. We have the hash collector from here, CSSU, this one is TSSU, okay, this is for theater sterilization sterile unit. Now this is dedicated for theater. So items that come through this position are sterile unit. Items that go through that position are dirty items. I will take you to the room. The reason why we all came in is because there's no issues. We will get the place sterile. So this is where the doctor hangs all the shoe racks they use. Okay.
All these machines have been installed. They're all working, tested, and the state we are now is we are waiting for the Edo State Ministry of Health to give us the accurate personnel who we can then schedule training for and then kick-start the hospital.
The people of Edo State are now waiting patiently for the takeoff of the 5-star Benin Central Hospital constructed under former Governor Adams Oshiomhole.
This documentary has become necessary to put paid to all the mischiefs, distortions, outright falsehood that is being pushed by my political, by the opposition in the state and even beyond, suggesting that I misled Mr. President to commission a beautiful hospital, which I call a 5-star hospital, without any equipment inside. This documentary is an attempt to give the lie to all those who have continued to push this falsehood. We built this 5-star hospital as part of my own contribution as governor to put paid to medical tourism, and in recognition of the fact that the building alone does not provide treatment. At the time I left office, we had paid 75% of the total costs of all the equipment required to run the hospital. I recognize as a public officer, I have a duty to explain my stewardship. I'm happy that the good people of Edo State are my witnesses with regards to my contribution to the growth and development of the state, and the unprecedented reception which was organized in my honor by the highly respected, revered royal father, Omonobanedo Uku Akpolopolo Obaewari II, in which he acknowledged my outstanding contribution to the growth and development of the state. For me, is a fitting testimony to my stewardship. I believe, as I repeatedly said while I was in office, iMark is always superior to earmark. And this video is an iMark of the quality of equipment that we paid for and have been delivered and installed in the new Central Hospital that God used me and my colleagues in government at that time to construct for the use of the members, for the use of people of Edo State, and indeed all Nigerians who may have one reason or the other to seek medical services. This will be my last response to all the propaganda, lies, petitions here and there. I believe this documentary has settled all the questions. For those who are still in doubt, I remind them that a hospital is not a security zone, it's not a military zone. It can be open on request for all those who wishes to confirm that what is on this video reflect in reality what is inside the new Central Hospital that was built under my administration. I thank you for viewing, and I hope that you will share this information with your friends, your neighbors, and your associates. Thank you, and God bless.